Okay, here. Oh, it's going up. Here we go, Paul.
Meaning is now streaming on Facebook.
Yes, here we are. Okay, good morning, Paul.
Good morning, Jerry.
Ow.
Man, you wear me out.
This was crazy. What happened?
Well, you know, the weather's bad in South Dakota, obviously.
Yes, yeah.
No internet connectivity at all. So,
do you see it? Yes, we're actually doing something now.
well, we're testing out this Zoom for prosperity's sakes.
Yes, here it goes. And just to let you know, salute. Can you see anything here?
Hi.
Salute. Good morning. And Kumad and Lynn are watching. So
type a message.
What's that?
Type a message.
Yes, and the funny thing is that whoa. Oh, is that my phone?
I don't know.
Yeah. So it's kind of sad that our guest had to cancel because of this inclement. Am I saying it right? Inclement weather.
That's good enough for me.
You understood.
I do. But you know, Jeffrey Headslet is an amazing guy.
Yeah.
And I was glad that you wanted me to be on the show, but we'll get it rescheduled and we'll be good.
Yeah, no doubt. So we thought maybe you and we could talk about your book, because we were gonna show this book for, there it is. It really does matter.
It does.
Yeah. This is Jeffrey's book that we were going to talk about, but he's not going to be here. So let's talk about yours.
Well, you know, I just came off a book tour when I had my stroke, and we were really proud of the book. It sold a lot of copies.
Right.
#1 on Barnes and Noble worldwide. Wow. And we were really proud of that. So it was a good thing, you know.
Yeah, it worked out good
to write it.
And Lynn is saying good morning to you and I.
Good morning, Lynn.
Nice to see you. And Sandra Barron, I probably butcher names, is watching too. So thank you for being here. And Paul, I like it. You're saying good morning to everybody.
Well, somewhat.
Yeah. Well,
type and do two things at the same time, you don't know. But this book is based on a story that happened when I was 18 years old. I went to sell books in the summertime.
Right.
And as a summer job. And it's based on that 90 days, what I learned by being a door-to-door salesman, knocking on doors at 7:45 in the morning and knocking on my last door at 9:45 at night.
Right.
Story, you couldn't do this today, but they taught us to hitchhike.
Yeah, I did too.
I hitchhiked. Oh. And to my territory every morning and hitchhike back every night and hid my money that I collected in my sock.
That's amazing, because I used to sell back in those days too. I used to sell insulation, knock on doors. Can I climb in your attic? Because the stuff I sold back then. But you do what you got to do.
When the hardest sale I made that summer was selling my parents to go.
Oh, really?
The opening segment in the book takes him back there so they could be present for that conversation. Right. My mother was livid that I wanted to go. She said, no. My dad had one question. If you go,
Yeah.
You can't come back.
Yes.
You have to stick it out. And they finally decided to let me go. But my mom held onto the door handle when I was leaving.
Not to go.
No, I'm telling you, she was upset.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I learned so many lessons that summer.
Wow.
And it taught me a lot about life, a
Yeah.
lot about developing confidence and clarity, certainty, creativity. You know, you have to be creative when you sell door to door, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I mean, I always said I was in sales my entire life, and it was I was always taught, even because when I was taught, I actually was friends at one time with Anthony Robbins, and he always told me, no matter, and he did the same thing. You keep knocking on doors. I mean, you're gonna hit 1,000 no's, but all you need is that one yes, because no's are free. So you gotta stick to it. I did that all the time, and it worked. It worked.
I knocked on 80 doors a day
Yeah.
to get in and make 30 presentations to
Right.
close 6 sales every day.
Wow.
Every day. And they taught me to say affirmations when I was between the houses. And I sold in Barboursville, West Virginia,
Wow.
West Virginia, and Hurricane, West Virginia. That was my territory.
Was really wow.
Never lived till you knock on a coal miner's house. It's early in the morning,
Yeah.
7:45. People I heard more slamming doors. Bam, 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 bam.
All
And
right.
I tell all people all the time, what's the slamming door in your life?
Yeah. I've had that.
To overcome.
Yeah.
And we have slamming doors faces all the time, especially with aphasia or stroke.
Yeah.
We get a lot of doors slammed in our face.
Oh, there's no doubt.
Physical things, aphasia, talking, reading, writing.
Yes.
Yeah. So if you take adversity and you turn it into challenge,
Yeah. Opportunities.
opportunity.
Yeah. And it's funny. Lori Perez is saying she sold everything, independent newspaper. She sold Christmas cards door to door.
Yes.
Right. I mean, that's good. And you learn like that. I mean,
You do.
I used to sell cars, high-end cars, and so many. It takes an amazing person just to, like you said, that having those doors slam in you. I've had those so many times, but I had to make money.
Me too.
Yeah.
I had to live, and it was amazing what I learned. I learned that some of your best days come at the end of the day.
Yeah.
If you don't knock, if you don't continue, you never get to no becomes not yet, becomes yes is coming.
Yes, that's exactly right.
You just have to keep asking.
You do. And same thing. I never not did that. I mean, I like those 1,000 no's, and I've had many no's to get just that one yes. And when I got that one yes, it's like I hit the jackpot.
It's like playing golf. You can go out and hit a golf ball poorly all day. If you get it in the sweet spot one time, you're going back.
Yeah. I completely understand, because I love to golf. I stunk, but I chopped up the best courses in the world. I mean, what I went through about 20 ball. Yeah, I was good at doing that.
When I went to England, I played every British Open course they had the British Open at. I played at St. Andrews, Tewkesbury, Valderrama in Spain, all those courses, and I loved it.
Yeah, wow, I didn't do those. The ones in London and Hawaii, some of the best courses. I can't
Yep.
remember in Idaho or where it was. That floating green, you had to take a boat
yeah.
there. Oh my gosh! But I made it on the green. I was the
Yeah.
happiest. Yeah, it was still, you three putt. I mean, what do you call it? A three. Uh,
Three
yeah,
putt green.
yeah. I hit the.
Got on the green in one, and you three putted from how many feet?
Oh, I got it. The sad thing is, I hit the ball and landed probably about 4 feet away. It should have been an easy to get
And you
a
three
birdie.
putted?
Oh, I putted. It was probably three after. I mean, but I had fun. I just because
Yeah.
I made it on the green.
One of the things I learned so much that summer was setting goals. I think this is the best book on goal setting you'll
Really?
ever. Yes. And I've been widely recognized for that. I wrote a formula for goal setting that widely used all across the world, but it was good.
Yeah, yeah,
Learn to set goals,
yeah.
learn to write it down, learn to think about it every day, learn to picture in my mind
Right.
what I wanted to accomplish.
Yeah, yeah. Goals are important.
How many goals do you set currently? Do you set a lot of goals?
Yeah, yeah. I have to because of the stroke situation. I have to do it every day. Yeah, so we have to do that. At least we all. I know you do too. So I do it. I do it for me to make sure that I do my exercises, workouts 3 times a day because I was told that.
Yeah.
So I really write those down and it works. I mean, I don't know what I would be like if I didn't set the goals because I learned that.
Write it down.
Yeah.
Write it down and check
Yes.
it out.
Yeah.
You have to be flexible in approach, but rigid in principle. Some things come your way that's a slamming door. You have to recalibrate and start over.
Yeah.
Not easy, but you can get to the goal if you don't quit.
That's right. Yeah. That's not an option, quitting.
It's not.
Yeah. And I like what I know that good morning, Jana and Tammy Straight, Lori there's quite a bit of people out there, but
I just can't see them.
No, I can see it on the phone, which is sad. Yeah, go to the live feed, then you could see it there. But what were we just talking about? Goals.
No quitting.
Yeah, no quitting. Because I know when in my younger days when I was working, goals were the 100% part of the job that I did.
Yep.
Even when I got my job out here in Texas, managing $4 billion of 3 banks, so I had to have goals to where I'm going to go, what I'm going to do. But goals are so important.
The comments.
There you go.
Look
See?
at that.
I got them. Yeah, Bill Connors.
Hey,
Bill, I didn't pay
Connors,
attention.
what's going on, Bill?
Talk to me, Bill. I see you out there. And Bill. Paul Cummings is watching with you. Oh, that's yeah. Salute. I know you do, Salute. Well, we can chat about these comments.
Bill is the best.
Yeah, he is. Like Salute, she writes everything down. We know she's a goal setter. I mean, I know that. And then Lori Perez. Yeah, Lori Perez. The alternative is not acceptable.
The alternative is not acceptable. But hey, Dennis. Hey, Dennis Sheehan. Yay, Dennis Sheehan.
Yeah, I love this. It's good to see you all out here. This is good. Yeah. And some of we had a guest scheduled today, but in South Dakota.
Minute cancellation.
Yeah, and it's too bad. But, things happen.
I've heard that before.
Yeah.
Stuff happens.
Yeah.
The nice way of saying it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I didn't know. Can I
recover and go on?
That's it.
That's
it. And get those little little victories, little steps turn into victories. And and I've seen the change, and I know you have seen the change in yourself since day
Yes.
one.
Yeah. Bill said, Dennis is the chef. Hey, Dennis, you like to cook? I do too. We have to have a cook-off.
I like that.
Decide something and we'll cook it off, and I'll eat it and say, I'm the best, and you eat it and say, you're the best, and we'll call it a draw, but we'll both get fed.
And the funny thing is, Paul, I haven't seen any of your feedings, any of your videos of you, all the food that you cook.
Well, I posted some videos.
Oh, I've seen them.
Yeah. I love to cook.
Yeah.
Love to cook. My mom taught me to cook.
Yeah. Yeah.
One of the things I learned that summer that's covered in this book is so many times you have to go through struggle to get to success.
Yeah, no doubt.
People tend to quit when it gets too hard, but struggle is the next door neighbor of success.
Right.
You just have to keep pushing through, and the smoke clears and you find yourself successful.
Yeah.
You have to keep pushing through. And much like aphasia, much like your stroke, if we had quit, we would never gotten there.
Not at all.
People ask me, did you expect to learn to talk again? Yes, I did.
I was positive thinking. I've always been positive thinking, except the first month where I was really.
The first month I didn't know. But
yeah,
I'm telling you, yes, I expected to talk again. We're doing this documentary of my life, and my daughter was asked that question. It's her 30th birthday today.
Right, I knew that.
She was asked that question on camera. Do you expect your dad to recover? And she said, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And it was shocking to me that she felt that way.
Yeah.
She had so much confidence in my ability to relearn.
Right.
She wasn't surprised.
Yeah.
And that's meant a lot to me.
Right. I'm just reading
Hey,
some
Paul. Hey, Alex. Alex from London.
Wow. Good to see you all here.
This?
Yeah.
Are you getting in this book? I just sent her, Alex got her book in London.
Right.
She's enjoying it. I think she's reading it right now. So I hope she likes it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I'm just looking at some of the comments. Farron and Serena, good morning from Nova Scotia, Canada.
Yes.
Marcelo. Let's
Susan, set and complete small activity goals. That's
right.
The key. Inch by inch is a cinch. Small steps, 1% improvement. Slow down to speed up. Do less with more impact. I'm a virtual goal setting aficionado.
And
the book.
It's in the book, right? And it is good. Little goals lead to victories. Don't look back. I always focus on today. Tomorrow's the future, and yesterday's history. So today is the day that I'm going to move forward. And
if you look back with regret, look forward with worry, you'll ruin all your todays. Beautiful. Just focus on this one day.
That's right.
8,400 seconds.
Yeah, that's right.
Up a day.
Yeah, I've heard you say that before, and
that's true.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Manage minutes and moments.
Right.
And your life becomes magical.
It does. It does. So glad to be
smarter,
alive.
not harder.
Right.
Well, my granddaddy said, I just got to share this.
Please.
It's smarter to work harder, but hard work never killed anyone.
Right.
My granddaddy said, if you pass out first, I'll wake you up and you can continue. When I was baling hay on this farm,
Yeah. Yeah.
hard work never killed anyone.
Oh yeah. I mean, I look back to what I used to do. I went to college, and for making money, I used to well, I flew airplanes, but I was a spotter for crop dusters, and
Really?
now they're all automated. But I used to, they spray, and all that stuff would come in my face. We had no mask. You know, it's amazing.
They're
how
doing
dangerous
it
that
with
was.
drones today.
What's that?
They're doing it with drones today.
Yes, it's just amazing. I miss those days.
Yeah.
I
I grew up in a crop dusting area.
really,
Corn, soybean, cotton,
yeah,
sugar cane. Yes.
all the above. Yeah, and it's funny in that when I went to school for aeronautical engineering, and the funny thing is,
Smart.
you had to. Well, I mean, think about it.
PhD, poor, hungry, and driven.
That's right.
Not smarter enough to get in the school that you went to.
Yeah, and the funny thing, I didn't realize how some people were really important in this world, because I met Chuck Yeager, and he and he came to our class and spoke, and we all shook hands and talked to him. He flew in a Chrome, a Beach Bonanza. It was a straight tail, not a V tail, and on a dirt runway at our school. And
Wow.
you meet people on the way in this journey, you know.
Hey, Sherry, good morning, Texas.
Let's see here. I'm Serena.
Good
Let's see.
morning, Texas. Hey, Leslie, you're going to be on my show next Monday, 11 o'clock. We're going to rock.
Yes. Hey, Brad, Laurice, and Leslie.
Hey, Brad LeMay. I love me some Brad LeMay. Boom.
I love everybody. I love them all. And I know you do too.
Brother, not a fighter.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And Leslie, I apologize. I maybe it's a stroke moment, but I missed classes this past Monday, her yoga class that I take. She's
Shame
so
on
good.
you. Shame on you.
I know. Sorry. But yeah, Brad, thank you. Good morning to all y'all.
All y'all. That's
it's a beautiful day.
Y'all. I'm looking outside. It's a beautiful day.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Jerry, what do you feel about habits and routine?
Habits?
I wrote a lot about this in the book, getting in a routine, developing good habits. What's your take on habits?
Well, for me, you have to develop good habits. You have to, I mean, it's not just habits that don't do anything. I believe in good habits. I mean, habits that take me to goal setting. So I have habits every day, and I stick to them, but not the bad ones. Sometimes, I know it probably doesn't make sense to anybody, but
it does.
Yeah, I drift off, and then I realize that's not a good habit. So I stick to those routines and habits, and I believe them at the same time. Is that similar to what you're believing?
Yeah, you know, habits will slay you or serve you.
Yes. Oh yeah.
If you have bad habits, it will knock you down. If you have good habits and you reinforce them, it will serve you.
Yeah.
They travel with you everywhere you go.
Yeah, I agree.
A habit is a habit, good or bad. And so you have to replace habits. The good thing about bad habits, you can replace them sooner than it took to develop them. You know,
right.
You just have to reinforce a new habit for about 21 days and replace the old habit.
Yeah, I like that. And you're right. And it's like, I look at Hello, Michelle, Renee.
Michelle.
But I do think is like Lynette Price always says, um, it's okay to get yourself all bummed out and sit in the ditch, but you have no right to stay there.
That,
You know?
that was what I was talking about on the struggle bus. You can sit
Yes.
down, but
Yeah.
you don't have to stay there and go to stop to stop to stop and get on the struggle bus tomorrow. Just get off the bus.
Yeah, and it is funny when I saw you when you were doing that. I was hoping you weren't going to say, "And Jerry, you belong on the short bus." You know?
No. Jerry's got it going home.
Oh, so
It's
funny.
awesome. Hey, somebody asked Leslie, she said, I wish I could find a yoga class near me. And Leslie said, mine is on Zoom. Hey, Leslie, we'll talk about that next Monday and make sure that everybody knows you're doing classes on Zoom, because it's really important what you
It
do.
really is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it is great. I did Leslie's
That
class.
cherry shaved head.
Oh, Barbara shaved it today, this morning.
Man, don't
My
let
hair-
your wife near me.
She, it grows so fast. My head, it's just on my hair. I try to trim myself up. Hey, I was trying to get all prettied up.
Back off.
Trying to get prettied up for.
Oh,
today's
you're
show.
pretty. You're so pretty.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Just trying to be like Paul.
Oh,
Not your
my.
struggle bus. Yeah.
So funny.
Leslie Hadley is going to be a great guest. She's just an amazing person. So positive. The funny thing is, well, I don't think it's funny. I broke my hip. She broke her hip. We both had strokes. So
Does does that mean if I have her on my show, I'm going to break my hip?
Oh
Shave
no.
my head. It seems to be a trend.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, she's.
Salou says she liked the opportunity bus and the struggle bus.
Yeah.
And you can have a choice. You can get on either one.
Yeah.
Just up to you. Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, exactly. And Lori says that you're practically neighbors.
Where do you live, Lori?
Yeah, I don't know. That's the thing. So many stroke survivors and caregivers out there trying to keep track of everybody's.
Well, it's okay, because we're building a following, and we want to help. And I just have to say, I'm really glad I found Jerry. And no, I am, because we share the same philosophy.
Yes.
All we want to do is provide a little bit of hope, a little bit of help along the way.
Right.
I love interacting with you.
The same here. The positivity we both have is.
Did you see that I bumped my head today?
You know what?
I'm going to tell you a story on myself.
Okay, let's hear about that one.
Well, I opened the cabinet before I got my head out of the way. And I said, oh, God. And I take Eliquis for my show. I was bleeding like a stuck pig, and I was trying to get it to stop bleeding. I had ice on it.
This morning.
Yes. And
Wow.
I had a Band-Aid on it. So I took it off and had my napkin right here. So look, blood on the napkin.
Just in case.
Oh.
Yeah. It's funny. I never noticed.
Oh my God. You should duck before you open the cabinet.
Probably a good idea.
Lesson of the day.
Yeah. I love it. So,
Texas,
okay, Sherry says she's in
Christie. Server, you live in St. Pete. We're neighbors, Lori.
Wow.
I just live in Gulfport, 5 miles away.
Seriously.
Yeah, we're neighbors.
Wow. Yes, Serena, positivity is infectious, and you're right. It
Yes.
really very,
Spread
very.
it all over the world. Positivity.
We need to keep moving at the. You know what, Sherry? She lives in Corpus Christi, Texas, which is not that far. It's a couple hours or so.
Yep.
Beautiful area out there.
How's it going for the pandemic for you?
Not good out here.
It's not good here.
Yeah, I know that. I see that.
Yeah.
It's actually nah. Yeah, I want to say it's getting a little better.
I believe it is, because I believe we have to have faith. So much negative news is enough.
I'm tired of it.
No, we need to be positive. We
Yeah.
need to do the right thing. We're going to get through this. But if we keep listening to this negativity,
Right.
we're never going to get anywhere. So I choose to be positive. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
That's your is it mantra?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's mine too. And
Yeah.
I don't want to have those bad days.
Chicago suburbs here. Brad, what
Oh.
town you live in Chicago? My wife was from Schaumburg.
In Chicago?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Wow. I'm from Rochester, New York.
Oh, I did many seminars in Rochester. Wow. Over the years, many.
Yeah. And then we moved to Long Island until I was 14. Then we moved to Saratoga, the Bay Area of California. And then here we go.
Negativity is draining. If you listen to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Negatives be gone.
You block that out. Block it out. That's right. Block it out. I don't want to hear it. Because some people want that. Negativity is just so negative in our lives.
Okay, I'm going to play 10 questions with you. Ready?
Okay, let's go.
Off the cuff. Attitude is?
Attitude is everything.
Everything. What do you think about when I say belief?
I believe in the positivity of you.
What do I say when I say commitment?
Commitment. Do not look back and stick to it.
Discipline.
That is my goals. I don't steer off from discipline.
Discipline is the master key to all riches. It comes from the word disciple. It means to follow a chosen path, to follow to the end, to follow. So it's a good word. When I say enthusiasm,
oh,
come on, Jerry.
Love and acceptance and positivity.
You know where it comes from? It comes from the Greek word entheos. It means spirit within, godlike. Godlike. You can't fake enthusiasm. It's an inside game with an outside reflection.
Yes, I like it.
What about faith?
Faith is where I look. Faith to me is I look forward to it, and I believe in it every single day. Faith gets me through life.
Trust in things yet seen. You had to have faith and look up and trust in things yet seen.
Great answer. Trust.
What about giving?
Giving is my heart. That's even if it's like stroke survivors, support to others.
I believe giving is the best way of living. The secret to living is giving.
Yes, always been told this many times for probably 30, 40 years that giving, if you have no money, you have nothing, you have to give 10% away. You have to find a way to do that. You will feel better, but I was always told. And I heard Anthony Robbins said the same thing. And it's tough to give away 10% when you have nothing. But you have to find a way.
I spoke with Anthony many times.
Yeah. Yeah.
We did a big conference in St. Louis, to me and him together, and it was great. But the one thing I've learned is if you do two nice things for people and don't get caught.
Right.
Don't get caught. Just do two nice things for somebody every day and don't get found out.
Right.
That means you're giving with no expectation of return. You're giving for the right reason.
Exactly.
With an open hand and keep a closed fist behind you.
Right.
Open hand.
Wow.
Give because it's the right thing to do. What about?
Can I go back one time? Okay. One thing. You were talking about Anthony Robbins, because we've talked earlier. When you shake his hands, his hands are probably the biggest hands I've ever. They're like pickles. His fingers. I noticed that was the first thing I noticed. Like, wow, my little hand just. It was
like
funny.
Shaking Michael Phelps' hands. It's just like enormous.
Really?
Yes. He was built to swim. I'm just built to swim.
He's got paddles. He's got paddles.
What about passion?
Passion? Yeah. Passion is what, for me, I believe in my heart to do the right thing. And I like this stroke. I thought banking was my biggest passion. After my stroke, I believe is my passion, to help stroke survivors out, to giving. I want to give back to everybody.
Hey, Lori says, I love giving.
Yes.
Serena says, I love giving yourself. That's so good.
They are.
Good. What the thing about passion, I believe passion prevails when everything else fails.
Yeah. Yeah.
It keeps you to the task. It helps you get up when things are not going your way. Passion is a feeling inside.
Yes.
A feeling inside.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Passionate people love to be around passionate people. Look at a Garth Brooks concert.
Yes.
If you ever seen Garth Brooks in concert, he's so passionate about what he does.
Yeah.
And you can feel it in the far rows of the stadium.
Right.
He speaks to everybody. And it's just amazing to be around passionate people.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, it's very infectious.
Leslie said, passion is the key to life. Drum roll. Passion is the key to life.
Yes, it is. And Lori.
Leslie.
Yes, and Lori says passion drives her. I love it. And Serena, I love this.
You can drive my car.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Passion is the driver.
Yes. Yeah.
One more. You ready? What about vision? What do you see when you look out, Jerry?
When I look out, I just said I don't think of the future tomorrow, but I do though. I mean, I think the future is, I know where I want to go and what I'm going to achieve.
Is Is the road bright? Is it bold? Is it brave?
Yes, it's
Exactly.
yeah. I
Superhighway to
high
your
five,
dreams.
high five,
High
high
five.
five time.
High five. Superhighway to your dreams.
I'm high fiving you,
Thank you.
or this way.
Okay. I don't.
I know it's tough to figure this thing out. We know what we meant.
You're getting me confused, Jerry. I used to be a UPS driver. I didn't know that. You got me choked up. I'm laughing. About
Wow.
to pass out.
Mike Peters, I love it.
Hey, Mike, you're both passionate. I am, and Jerry is too. We're
Yes.
out trying to passion each other.
Yeah, yeah.
Drive the passion up.
That's
Drive
right.
the passion up. Drive the passion up.
But
Cheer
it's true.
on stroke victims,
Yeah,
stroke warriors, stroke survivors, aphasia. Yes, cheer
and
it on.
salute. I see that, Mike. That's right.
Not the arrival, it's the journey.
That's right.
That's true.
Love the journey. I mean,
Yes, love it.
we have no choice. This you either
Well,
look
you
back.
have a choice.
Well, we do have a choice. We can look back and say, this, can I say it? This sucks. But you know what? That's not going to help anything.
I know, but so many people dig a rut of despair,
Yeah.
a rut of depression, a rut of loneliness and sadness, and they dig and they dig. A grave is a rut with both ends dug out.
Yeah. Wow. I like
You
it.
have to climb out of the grave, fill it in, and live.
And move forward and
move on.
take control.
Get on the struggle bus.
I love that. That was great. The struggle bus, but move forward. Get that all that's negative. Shake it out of your head.
This part of the ride. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is.
A aspirational vision is to contribute to my special nonprofits. You know, Salute, you have got it going on. I'm so proud of you. I'm really looking forward, by the way. We're going to have happy hour next week, 5:00 Eastern time. Join us for happy hour hosted by Salute, Jerry, and myself. And I'm going to have my happy hour hat on. I don't have one, but I got to get one. But anyway.
I have a necklace.
I am so excited about having happy hour every Wednesday at 5:00 with all my friends, your friends, Salute's friends, and come one, come all.
Yeah. And it's going to be great because it's open to everybody.
Exactly.
And that's just
invite your friends.
Right. This will be a positive, energetic time. We need this. All of us need these during these cooped up pandemic times.
You know, Jerry, I can't imagine. Do you have something to say? You know, it's going to be a struggle for me.
Yeah, well, I'll try to coach you through that.
You promise?
Yeah.
I have a hard time talking.
I know. It's because you weren't able to talk. Well, both of us.
Man, when it hit me like a light when the first minute I said, I have something to say. And that was the name of my show because I learned so much over this last 26 months.
It resonated with you.
It did.
Yeah.
It did.
And it means a lot to you. And I know that.
Something to say. Yes. Good morning, Paul. Good morning, John. How you doing, John?
Yes. John Loomis. Another amazing.
One hand. Pat yourself on the back. Yes. Everybody needs a little praise. Everybody needs a little uplift. Everybody could use some positivity from Jerry. Some positivity.
Pick me up.
and especially some positivity, wait for it, from Salute.
That's right. Salute. Where's that drum roll? And Mike Peters, yes, you too.
But the people in the UK will have a nightcap. You know why I put it at 5 o'clock? It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
I was just gonna exactly. When I was talking to Salute about the three of us starting this thing, that's what she said. It is 5 o'clock somewhere.
All the time. All the time.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Lori Priz, I didn't know you're coming up on 7 years post-stroke too.
Wow.
Lori,
good for you. Good for you. And
it is. Congratulations.
Yeah. I think about Alex in London, and I think 22 years old. 22 years old when he had her stroke. I think about Kayla, so young, 37 surgeries.
Yeah.
I think about
It's hard to
Gabby
believe.
that I have on my show. No reason to survive, but she did. I think Kayla's comeback crew, I wear that all the time.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
I'm telling you, Felisa, Hervey, Linda, I've met so many people
Yeah.
that are real heroes, heroes, not some celebrity, real life heroes.
Yeah.
And I'm so inspired by them.
Me too.
Inspired.
What
Tom's doing, Salute. I'm so inspired.
Same here. And tomorrow, I actually am doing a little special show. There's a gentleman in Australia, and he had a stroke at 17 years old. And he was studying to be an occupational therapist.
Wow. I talked to Caleb last night and his dad, Ian, for a long time. And I am looking forward to, I'm going to state a goal. You hold me to it.
Okay.
I've been invited to speak at the next year's aphasia, a night with aphasia.
Nice.
In Australia. And I'm going to go. I'm going to figure out a way to get my blood disorder taken care of and fly back to Australia. And I'm going to speak at that event.
Well, I'm holding it. I'm holding you.
Okay.
We'll do that. I will write it down because I want to see it. Okay. Some of these comments. Brad, 21 years. Yahoo. Wow. I mean, that's awesome. And John Loomis. I mean, he's working. Do you see him?
Oh, man.
And that's inspiring to me. I mean,
me too.
No one's saying no. Awesome, John. Really is. Look at this. This is great. I can keep going on these. I love all everybody. I can't even talk because this is so emotional. I just love y'all. I mean, this is really white.
What part of Australia? Let me answer that question. I have been all over Australia for the last 15 years. I have been to Broad Beach, the Gold Coast, Byron Bay, Sydney, Brisbane, Perth, Adelaide, Double Bay, Melbourne. I love that country. Was my second home, and I spent pretty much 6 months a year there for the last 10 years of my life.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. It's a beautiful place. I
moved home from there when I had my stroke.
Really? What happened to it?
I was on my book tour, and I flew to Los Angeles 14 hours, had a 5-hour layover, flew to Atlanta, had a 3-hour layover, and flew to my parents. So I was in transit 36 hours, so I was tired.
Yeah.
And it was Mother's Day, and I had my stroke. Yep. 6:30 in the morning. Yep.
Yep. I remember. I know the story. It's just it's crazy. Strokes happen at the,
We all have a crazy stroke story.
yeah, everybody,
Unique to all of us.
yeah, everybody has their own fingerprint.
Yes.
Well, exactly.
Touch
I mean,
the glass.
yeah. And it's just,
So my parting wisdom is today, because I got a TV show to be on in 15 minutes by Zoom. My parting wisdom of the day: if a butterfly flaps its wings in Singapore, do you feel it in Austin?
wow. That's amazing. I do.
Exactly, because
Yeah.
everything matters. It all
Yes.
matters. Every kindness, every love you display, every smile you give, every time you give a handout to help somebody less fortunate than you, it matters.
Yes.
If a
Giving.
butterfly flaps its wings in Singapore, do you feel it in Austin?
Yes, I
Have a
do.
nice day, Jerry. I got to go, but I love you and I love all these people. Hey,
Same here.
he said, Paul, you need wings. I got wings, baby.
That's right. You're
I'm,
going places.
I'm just so thankful to be alive.
Yes. I think we all,
So thankful. Me too. You
yes,
too.
I, I do too. And you know what? Since we didn't have a guest, we just kind of like did our own thing. And
Well, we did good.
we're both guests.
Exactly.
So yeah, so we could end it at that. And I do. Life is a gift. How I will always end. Life is a gift. Make it count.
Life is a gift, not a game.
Not a game.
Make it count.
That's right. I like that.
I like was the first quote in my grandfather's book.
I knew that when
We
you said that.
energy that we didn't know.
Yeah, it's just,
Oh, good.
I remember you did it. So we love you guys, all of you, and
Bye.
have a great day. And we'll end it here. Until next time, we'll see you.
Be blessed. Bye.
That's right. Be blessed. Have a great Thursday.